Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Autumn and I am a luxury handbag lover of sorts. I've always loved handbags and I do have a starter collection here of 4 bags which I feel like satisfies 4 different categories I'd like to go over with you. But first, just a 1-minute background. Like I said, I've always loved luxury handbags, but in the last year I have actually acquired a few. I have plenty of contemporary designers like Kate Spade, Tory Burch, Coach Michael Kors, and if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. I do work at Kate Spade part-time, so I have quite a collection of Kate Spade bags, some vintage, some novelty, so that could be fun too. But as far as luxury handbags, I'm relatively new to that arena. I have 4 bags here I have purchased over the last year. And I feel like it's a good foundational starter collection. So without further ado, we'll go over the 4 categories. I feel like the first category would be to have a nice top handle. And of the 4, I have purchased 3 of them pre-loved. This is the only brand new bag that I have, and it is, of course, the Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the damier bean, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the beautiful red interior in there and the crossbody strap, all that kind of good stuff. This has a lot more room than you would imagine. I can fit my wallet, phone, keys, sunglasses, all your essentials in there without it bulging out. You can't stuff it super full, but I feel like it does have a lot more room than it lets on. But having a nice top handle bag with the strap is even better, but having a nice top handle bag I feel like is an essential bag to have. It's very classy. You can dress it up, dress it down. It goes with a lot. So top handle is a must. The next category I think you need would be a tote. Now, I feel like most people with a starter collection would recommend a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and I think that is a fantastic bag. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I decided to go a bit different and get a pre-loved bag that's not very well known. You probably may not even know about this one unless you were around in the early 2000s. This is the Chanel Medallion tote. Now evidently this was a really big bag in the mid-2000s when the show called The Hills was a big thing. I was never much into that, didn't watch a lot of TV, but Laurent Conrad, I believe, had this tote. And so it was a really, really popular tote at the time. You don't hear about it much anymore. You can only find it on secondhand shops. But this is a fantastic tote. It's more my size too. It's a lot smaller than, I would say it's probably about the same size as the Neverfull PM, which is not a super popular size. Mostly people go for the MM. So this is quite a bit smaller than the Louis Vuitton MM. However, I feel like it fits everything I could possibly need. Now this is probably gonna look like a black hole in there, but it fits even a water bottle, all my essentials, a book, all that kind of stuff. And I like it because it's different. There was no way I was going to be able to afford a classic flap. But this one, I was able to score pre-loved, and you can look online at Fashion File, The Real, and you can get these for under $1,000 pretty easily. This one's in fantastic condition. There's almost no wear on the corners whatsoever. So, second category, get yourself a tote. Third category, I would say you need a little mini crossbody bag. And for that category, I have the Saint Laurent Toy Lulu bag. The strap is in here. It is a gorgeous little piece that packs a punch. It looks like it's quite small, but if you look in here, you can actually, that has a ton of room for a mini bag. I can easily fit my phone, wallet, keys, lip gloss. Not a whole lot else beyond that, but it has everything you need for your daily essentials. This is a calfskin leather. It's just so luxurious. One of the things I really like about it is the smell, which I know is sort of strange, but it's just such a good smell to it. It's got that gold hardware, and the strap is leather, so it does make it a bit more casual than something with a chain. So if you are looking for something with a chain, you could do this bag. Also comes in a bigger size called the small Lulu bag, and that has a chain strap. So if that's something that is important to you, you could just size up just a tiny bit and you would get that chain. But otherwise, fabulous crossbody bag. Again, dress it up, dress it down. It can go fancy. It can also look a bit more edgy if that's your look. So a lot of options, perfect bag. And the last category, I feel like you need a statement piece. Not everybody's gonna think this is a statement piece necessarily. I think a lot of people may go for something like red or flashy, but this I feel like is a statement piece because it is not only gorgeous, but it's that pop of like beautiful white color, which you don't really want to wear every day. This is, of course, the Givenchy Antigona, and it is in the mini size. This was actually my first one, my first luxury handbag, and I did get this one pre-loved as well as the Tote Lulu bag. That one was also pre-loved. And this is a fantastic bag. I love some of the functions I love of it. This chunky zipper, it's one of the things that's characteristic of the Antigona. And of course, just the structured look of it. And then, of course, you have the crossbody strap in here as well. It has a ton of room in here. You can fit a lot more than you think in this. However, there is a few downsides that I feel like are worth noting, and I'm sure that if you do any search of review, you're gonna find it. First main thing is here, it has, instead of a lobster claw clasp, it has these very interesting, you can see they're kind of like a D ring. You can see that there. And then it has this tiny little opening. And on the same thing here, has a tiny opening as well. So what you do is you're gonna line these two up, and that's how you're going to get the strap on. But, however, about like maybe 1 out of every 3 times what happens is when I go to pick up this strap, it'll actually somehow find its way in those openings and the whole strap will come off. So something you have to really be conscious about. And the other thing that's a major downside is this opening right here. It's not easy to open. And when you put your hand in, it does kind of scratch your hand a little bit. So it's definitely not, in my book, an everyday bag because of those features and because of its white color. It's gorgeous, but you do very easily get dirt on it. So for me, it's a every once in a while special occasion bag, and it's fantastic. As far as other categories, one I would really like to add is a red bag, which is, again, is a statement piece, but maybe that will be my next one. So tell me what you think of those categories and what you think of the bags. Let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you're interested in seeing some of my other contemporary pieces. And I'll also be trying to do a few unboxings here. I have a mini pochette coming, so I would like to share that unboxing for you. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.